Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are preparing the Ganesh Chaturthi special Ukdiche Modak. Let's quickly start with the ingredients. Those are grated coconuts, 2 cups of grated coconuts I'm using. 1 cup of water. 1 cup of rice flour. 1 cup of jaggery, also known as gur. Some ghee. Half a teaspoon of salt. Half a teaspoon of poppy seeds, also known as khaskhas, and 2 tablespoons of chopped almonds. Those are the ingredients we are going to use today, so let's get started. And I'm also using this mold. I'll also show you the other way, which is with the hands. Let's get started. First I'm going to heat this kadai and we are preparing the dough first. So adding this 1 cup of water to the kadai. Now half a teaspoon of salt. I'm also using ghee, so just adding half a teaspoon of ghee. Now let's mix everything together. Once you see that the water is coming to boil, you can just stir it. At this point we can go ahead and add our rice flour. Before doing that, we'll switch off the flame. If we do not switch off the flame guys, there will be lumps in our dough. We don't want that. So just switch off the flame, add the rice flour and mix everything together. Once everything is being mixed together, you can just cover it and let it sit for 2 minutes. Just remove the mixture and we'll start to knead the dough. If possible, you have to just knead it when it's hot. It gives a beautiful moist texture to your dough. And also you can use some water while you knead the dough if required. We really have to make it a smooth dough so that our modaks are also smooth. I'm adding some ghee and I'll knead it again. At this point, as you can see, my dough is very soft. I'll just cover it with a damp cloth and let it sit for 10 to 15 minutes. Till then, we'll prepare the mishran. For that, I'm using this pan. Let's heat up the pan. Now as you see that the pan is heated, you can just go ahead and add the ghee. I'm using 1.5 tablespoon of ghee. Now once the ghee is hot, you can add the khaskhas and almonds to it. For measurements again, I'll put it down in the description box to check it out. Roast everything until it's golden brown in color. That gives a really beautiful texture to your mishran. Once you see that the almonds are turning golden brown, at this point you can go ahead and add the grated coconut. So now I'm adding the grated coconut to the almonds and khaskhas. Once I'm done adding the coconut, I'll mix everything well and cook the coconut for 2 to 3 minutes until it's slightly golden in color. Once you see that the coconut is turning golden in color, you can just go ahead and add the jaggery to it. Now mix everything together and and let the jaggery melt. You don't have to keep the mishraan very wet, so let the jaggery cook really good and let the mishraan dry. Make sure you don't burn the mishraan, so keep stirring. Now the mixture is ready. We'll just remove it into a bowl. As you see, the mishraan is ready, our dough is also ready. So this is the beautiful mishraan we prepared. Soft dough. I'm also using some ghee and the mold. First I'll show you the hand method. For that, just make small puris out of the dough. Add some mishraan in between. You can just add some waters at the ends and fold it like we do with the momos. Remove the extra dough from the top and give it a beautiful shape. As you can see, I'm making really small puris because I want small modaks. It totally depends upon you how big you want your modak to be. Apply some water at the ends so that the dough sticks together. Now just like we do with the momos, give it a beautiful shape. And as you can see, the beautiful modaks are ready. For the mold method, you're going to take the mold, some dough, and firstly you're going to grease the mold with ghee. Now add the dough inside the mold and just stick the dough at the sides of the mold with the use of your finger. Now you can add the mishraan in that. Once you're done adding the mishraan, take some more dough and cover the bottom. Once everything is covered nicely, you can just open the mold. Your beautiful modak is ready. After you remove the modak, just use your fingers slightly to shape the modak. Now you see the beautiful modaks are ready to be steamed. At this point, you can go ahead and steam up your modaks. You see how beautiful those look? So now you can also use a steamer if you have. I don't have a steamer right now. I'm just going to use the atta strainer. I'm going to grease the atta strainer with some ghee so that the modak doesn't stick. Now take a big bowl, add some water to it. Place the atta strainer on the bowl. And place the modaks on the atta strainer now. You can add as much as modaks you want at a time because this is going to take like 15 to 20 minutes. So add as much as modak as you can and make sure that the modaks doesn't stick to each other. You need to keep some space between the modaks for them to steam. Now you can just cover it up and cook it for 15 to 20 minutes. After 20 minutes, as you can see that the modaks are ready, just remove those modaks from the steamer. Now we are going to plate those modaks. I'm using this sleeve to plate them. You can also use a plate as you want. See how beautiful those look? I hope you guys like this beautiful recipe. Do give it a try at home. And as you all know, please like, share and subscribe my channel for those beautiful recipes and some artwork. These are the modaks I prepared with hand. So I hope you guys like this video and please let me know down in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching.